Hello everyone, welcome to my Level 3 project. My name's Jared Shirley, and I'm actually using a new microphone, so I hope the audio works a lot better than it has in the past videos. Please send me some feedback at jrs1987@uga.edu if you're having any trouble hearing me. Okay, so let's get this started. Today I'm going to talk about code.org and how it can be used for students learning. Code.org is a great organization to call it what it really is, but you can use their gaming to help students learn how to program games themselves, and also to get them interested in gaming and programming and all kinds of other stuff. Code.org released a lot of facts about 3 or 4 years ago about the need for computer science people in the United States to graduate from high school. I believe that over the next 10 years, 1.4 million jobs in computer science will be created. However, if we are at the current rate we were 3 years ago, I have not seen new research, but 3 years ago the research said that we were still only going to fill 400,000 of those jobs, leaving 1 million open or having to be shipped overseas, which is not good for our economy. So, let me introduce you to code.org. Okay, so you can see that we're here at code.org, and you can see your course progress right here, and there's a few things. I had to sign in. I created a teacher account in here just last week, actually. So you can go to progress, and they actually give you lesson plans and resources and student accounts and progress. You can see how often students log on and work on their things. But you scroll down, you can see a few things that they're doing: professional developments, helping the community, computer science guest speakers. All of these things are great resources for teachers and for parents who just want their kids to do something that's fun and educational at the same time. A very popular game, back whenever I was graduating college, was Angry Birds, and it is still around. It might not be at the height of its popularity, but most kids do identify with it. So our very first lesson here, I'm going to show you how that works. So we're going to launch here, or the Angry Birds course tutorial, and we're going to scroll around here, and it looks like I need to confirm my instructions, and that's okay. We'll do that later. Oh, you see they have a Flappy Birds thing, and they have a Frozen. They have the hour code here, so this Birds is located. And puzzle 1 of 20. So we have 20 steps that we need to get, or 20 levels we need to get through to make it work. So let's go press OK. Now we see that we have the bird right here, and he needs to get down to the pig. So we need to tell it to do a few commands. I don't see any turns it needs to take, so I can go to move forward, put it here. Then I can click. I should be able to click in when it runs. Oh, the run button's over here. And there we got it. So we go to show the code, and it shows you the JavaScript right here that was used. That was fun. Let me screen real quick so you guys can see everything that's going on. So I'll be right back with you. 1 second. Okay, I'm back, and this should be a lot better for you all to for your viewing experience, and you can see the whole platform over here, what's going on. Press OK. We go to level 2 here. Now we see that we need to move this way. Now, I think what they're trying to teach the students here is that there's a difference between turning right, moving right, and move forward. Move forward just means the object is going to go this way. So let's give it a try. And I could be wrong here, but we're going to drag this guy over here and press run. Okay, so we see that he needed to move 3 times. That may have been changed if we could have put it on a looping block, but that comes later. Kids will learn that later. I have played with this a little bit. Let's reset it and try it again. So now we have 3 move forwards. We'll press it. the pig is gone. So we can look here. We'll show the code again, and you would talk about the JavaScript here. Let's a little more complicated things. Okay, this one should be great. All right, so we see our angry bird. He needs to move forward twice, turn right, and then move forward again. So we're going to move forward. That's twice because there's already one in there. So it's 1, 2. We're going to turn right, then move forward again. Let's give it a try. And once again, you can see that the JavaScript is actually growing. Right? Okay, so we're going to pause it here, and I'm going to go back to the PowerPoint for a second, and we're going to talk about a few things. So hold tight. Okay, so we can see that the next prompt asks me to please discuss how this tool can enhance one or more of the 4 C's. In my opinion, in my evaluation, I should say, I see that it actually affects 2 of the C's, critical thinking and creativity. Okay, the other 2, collaboration and communication, you can make an argument for those as well, but those are more of sub-points. Absolutely, when you get into very, very bigger project, a lot bigger projects, you could definitely need some collaboration and communication with other designers to ask how to do things. So I can make an argument for all 4, but the creativity and the critical thinking here are the biggest, I guess, takeaways from the 4 C's. The creativity is great because the kids get to actually create the game. So, you know, the root word creativity is create. They get to create the game. They enjoy that. And then the critical thinking part comes into like asking yourself, how do I write this code? What do I need to do? And what is JavaScript? Like these kids ask all these questions. Next thing you know, when the questions begin to be asked, that's when the real learning happens. So that is my answer for that prompt. And a real example for number 3. So let me go back real quick and just show you, example of the 4 C's here. Hold tight. Okay, so we're back at our code.org studio, and I would like to demonstrate the creativity. So in order to fulfill the creativity C, we can look and see that up here on the board. If we just pressed run, that nothing would happen except he would move forward. We would lose this round. So let's try it again. We actually have to create it, and then the second C that I spoke of, the critical thinking comes into place. Like, okay, well, if we're going to win, how do we do so? So I believe we're going to go move forward. Move forward. How about we turn left, turn, or there we go, move right, move forward, excuse me, turn right, and then move forward again to win. That is my guess. Let's see how. There we go. So we won. And let's see the code. Great. Okay, so this next prompt asks me to critique the tool in perspective of the 4 C's. I think it's excellent. I believe that it absolutely does make a play for creative thinking and also for critical thinking as well. And I also said previously the collaboration and the communication can also be interjected into a lesson when they get a little more complex. When it comes for future recommendations for the tool, I would use this in a high school classroom to introduce coding. If I had an elementary school classroom or even a middle school classroom, I think it would be kind of an all-unit thing. But high schoolers, I think, would catch on really quickly, and they would actually grow bored with the coding in this case. Little suggestion: if you do like this, a very similar website is called MIT.scratch.com, I believe. Anyways, Google Scratch at MIT, and MIT created a like a coding platform where kids can, or anybody, students, you, me, anybody can create games from all levels. There's things like Galactic Bomber and all that kind of stuff that takes days to code, and kids really enjoy that, and it takes a while. So that is my answer to that prompt. Now, how can this tool improve student learning? Everything in life takes a sequence of steps to complete. Just think in the morning of getting out of bed. That's a very elementary example, but the first step is some of us turn off the alarm clock, which takes us to raise our hand, go right, go down, slide the finger across the screen, bring it back to us, and then put one foot on the ground, second foot on the ground, raise up. I can go all day with that. I actually teach a coding lesson with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that code.org sent to our school because we signed a contract with them last year. We're not implementing the curriculum until this year, but I did look over a little bit and I saw a really neat peanut butter and jelly-like example, and the kids had to explain to you step by step how to do it. And it's hilarious that not one person in the class could actually do that. But the whole idea is that they learn how to think as a coder. So this can really improve their learning going forward into the computer science curriculum. Anyhow, this is the end of my video. If you have any questions, please email me at jrs1987@uga.edu. Have a great rest of the day.